What's going on, everyone? It's Rico Sensei, and today I'm going to give you guys another first impressions on an anime series. If you guys do want to vote or give me a suggestion, be sure to comment below. Tell me guys what you want me to do a first impression of. And every Wednesday at midnight, I'll ask Siri to pick a random number. That's how I do it. And hopefully that lucky number will be you. Alright, so this Wednesday I actually have it recorded again on who the winner is. I have the clip on my live stream. I'll show you guys the clip right here.
Pick a random number between 1 and 22.
89.
It's 16.
16.
And as you guys can see, the winner is Katekyo Hitman Reborn. I'm actually kind of glad that this is actually the winner, because this, in my opinion, is a very, very underrated shonen series. I loved it so much when I was watching it. I did not read the manga, unfortunately. But yeah, let's get into the first impressions / overall thoughts, since I already watched it, of Katekyo Hitman Reborn.
Play a game.
So I'm kind of glad I didn't do a first impression on Hitman Reborn, because if any of you guys watched it, you will know the first 20 to 30 episodes of it is pretty much filler. It's not good. Like I tried getting a friend into it, he couldn't, because the 30 episodes are just filler. Some of them weren't even really funny. It was just annoying. It was tedious. Wasn't a good look. But after the 30 episodes, that's when it gets serious, and that's when the series really decides to take off. Once it takes off with the story arcs, it doesn't stop. It does not. And I'm so glad it goes by that. So the story for Katekyo Hitman Reborn is our protagonist Suna. He's a average guy, or lesser than that. He's kind of a loser, I'll be honest. One day there's a baby that shows up to his door and says, I'm your relative, or something like that. I have to teach you the ways of being a hitman. You're the mafia leader now. He doesn't believe it because a baby is telling him that. But he learns really quick that the baby's pretty serious about it. And again, this is where it turns people off because of how goofy it seems. And the premise is a little goofy, but it gets more serious later on, and it explains everything later on in the series, so we're glad for that. During the 200 episodes, we gather more mafia members of Suna's crew, Gokudera, Yamoto, other people who are really awesome in their own ways, and they fight alongside with Suna. It's really cool seeing that they all work for Suna, work with him. Sometimes they don't get along. Well, most of the time they don't get along with each other. But when they do get along and decide to fight together, it is one of the most satisfying scenes. Imagine it like a good example: Goku and Vegeta working together, Zoro and Sanji working together. That's kind of how it is with his crew. They don't get along very well, even more serious than Zoro and Sanji, but when they do work together, it's so satisfying watching them work together. As I said, filler is hit and miss. Some of it's really funny, some of it's a drag. I'm gonna be real with you. The animation or art for it, the animation isn't bad. I'll be honest, the animation's not bad at all. But the art, it's kind of dated, and that's not good, to be honest, because it came out in 2006, 2008, if I'm right. And we had better looking animes that appeared around that time. So I don't know what was going on with the art style around that time, but it was not looking too good. Music, the opening sequences, I loved a lot of them. I really loved a lot of the opening scenes. They're fun. They get you in the right mood, whether if it's a filler opening or a story opening. It gives you the right feeling. I don't want to get into spoilers or anything, but as I said, later on it explains everything. The story gets dark, and it doesn't get too dark to where anyone dies, at least in the anime. Well, kinda, someone dies, kinda. No spoilers on who, but yeah, it's really awesome. And then we get further into the generations of the different mafia crew of Angolia, like different generations of them. It's like a good example is like the Hokages. We see different Hokages, we see different mafia generations. That's how it is, and it's awesome seeing how similar they all are to the protagonists now and supporting cast now. It's awesome. I would highly recommend this. It is a really, really underrated shonen, but you have to get past those 30 episodes. And 30 episodes can seem a lot, especially since some of them aren't funny. But when you do watch it, the serious story moments, and you see how good the fights can be, you're not going to regret it. Again, I highly recommend it. I'm pretty sure that if you like any kind of shonen, you'll like Katekyo Hitman Reborn. Again, very underrated. Highly recommend it. And that's my overall thoughts on it. Sorry if it was kind of all over the place. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I did this without a script. I don't want to do a script. That's how I am. So yeah, thank you for that suggestion. You know who you are, who suggested Katekyo. It's actually coming out on Blu-ray, by the way. Katekyo's coming out on Blu-ray finally. Maybe the art and everything is going to be a little bit better, kind of like what they did with Super. The art wasn't that good as first, but Blu-ray release, maybe they'll, fix it up, hopefully. But yeah, guys, if you guys want me to do a overall thoughts or first impressions on the anime, again, be sure to comment below. Tell me what you guys want me to, review, first impressions, overall, that kind of thing. Let me know, and I'll be happy to do it. But remember, Wednesday or Tuesday midnight, you know what I'm trying to say. On Wednesday midnight, it will be a live stream up, and that's when I will ask Siri to pick a number between 1 and 22 now. So be sure to check in for that. And until then, I'll catch you guys on my next video. Take it easy, guys.